at the end of the day, my take is that if you're not enabled, you're not trained, you don't have necessarily the insights or the guidance to know how to sell properly, you're just going to spend more time doing the wrong things. So like, how do we think about that? And how, I'm not saying that AI cannot help with data accuracy. It can be great, but sales is very simple. The only metric that matters is the ability to close these deals, and meeting your quota, or closing revenue and closing it as fast as possible.
I think if you spend more time selling, but you don't have more training and enablement to sell better, I think you're gonna get some small wins, but they're going to be very, very small wins. I mean, there's a reason that the report calls out sales training and enablement as the number one metric for growth. No. Right? Like if we are not empowering our reps to sell better, to the point of the report, to like be more buyer centric, or to, some of the things that you called out earlier, to prepare in advance for market conditions and a more competitive market, or to be trained to get consensus on increasingly large buyer committees with more red tape. Like we are not setting them up to close more revenue. We're maybe setting them up to sell more, to do more effort instead of admin, but we're not actually setting them up to increase their win rates.
I mean, after bad data, the most common complaint is people don't get coaching, training, whatever you want to call it. So if everybody is doing less admin junk, everybody has more time to get coached. Leaders are not doing that. That's there's a whole other reason why leaders are not.
That's the next part. That's the next webinar.
The powers that be, the CEO, the board, they want to make sure you're doing like a pipeline review. Ask me, Neil, how many times I did a pipeline review with any of my reps in 3 years at what is now a multi-billion-dollar unicorn company.
Scott,
0.
How many times did you do a pipeline review?
0.
I was going to go over under on this.
That's not coaching. That's not development. That's nothing but bullshit. I didn't force it upon them. My agenda. I wasn't there to please my CEO. I was there to help my people get to where they want to go in their life.
Yep.
And help them get better, not just at selling, but getting better at being a person.